Hey, what's up guys? This is Mark here for Lubert the Great channel. I'm here today showing you Prison 2.0. This is a prison of my own design. I built it over the last couple weeks, on and off, So what I've done here is taken the original prison that I have, and I've got a YouTube video of that. Many of you may have seen it. And I basically improved it. That video was pretty popular, so I'm like, hey, why not make another prison? So here we go. We've got a nice entryway here. And this, you go up the stairs up to the catwalk. And this is the only way into the prison, so you kind of deters people from just rushing the door or anything like that, because you gotta go up the stairs and and through the hallway here. This is the main gate. These doors normally would be closed, but of course I can't get in if they're closed, so I'll show you that here. So what happens here, there's a guard in this room, and that's a gated room. This would be closed off. And then there's a guard out here, and he's working the door, and he decides if you're allowed in, basically. And he communicates to this guard, hey, let them in. So he opens the door. We'll keep that closed. We don't need any people getting in. These doors are activated by this switch here, so of course we're good, so we can go inside. And this is the main yard of the prison. We've got some space for the prisoners to have some time outside. Just, I don't know, an activity field, you could say. And then we've got a basketball court over here. You know, a crude one. You know, this is Minecraft. You can't make something too fancy. Um, we've got a secondary entrance here. This guard in this room would be controlling these two doors, so that set and that set. Each is controlled by the respective switch. And there we go with that one and that one. You can go up top here, and the guard has a nice view of the entire yard. We'll go back downstairs. I'll be showing you guys what's down in there in a little while. So let's go into the main part of the prison. All the holding cells and everything of the activities of the prison and general workings are inside. So here we have the cafeteria and kitchen area. And of course these are prisoners just eating their food. This sheep and that chicken right there have been in here since I first dug this out. So they're residents now. They're not prisoners, but they have become prisoners. Just because I thought it was funny. So we'll go on down to the holding cells area. Again, this part over here I'm going to be showing you in a little while. That's the guard's entrance. And we'll go down to the holding cells. Alright, and we come to this main area. This would be closed off. Get out of here. What are you doing, huh? So this would be closed off right here. The switch on this side of this wall activates the door. And the guard would be standing in there, of course. So it brings us into the main holding cell area. And there are 30 cells here, 15 on each floor. Each one is represented by a number and letter. A is for the first floor, and B is for the second floor, as you can see right there. And each column has its own number. So as you could tell, this is column 15, 14, 13, and so on all the way around. And each of those numbers and slash letters have their own switch. So each number has its own switch, and that's all these ones here. And then each letter has a switch, which is these two. And what this does is it provides the ability to cut the amount of switches to open all these doors almost in half. So what happens is, say we want prisoner number 15A to be able to come out of his cell. So we go here, find cell switch number 15, flip it on, and then we go over here and say, oh, there's a switch, so we turn that one on as well. So that will open up this cell, but only that cell. So no other cells on the first floor open, and no cells on the second floor open at all. Say we wanted to open both A and the first floor and second floor 15. Then we go ahead and flip the B switch, and those two are both open. Say we wanted to provide some time outside for all of first floor. So we go ahead and flip all the switches on, and then we go ahead and flip A. And as you can tell, all of A floor is open, and all of B floor is still closed except for, no, 15, I did close that one, alright. There we go. And if we wanted to open all of them, we can go ahead and open all of them. And that's the nice thing, we can just flip these two switches and everything is back closed. So nothing is open right now at all. And of course, you gotta leave some things for the prisoners to do. So they got some tables, and you gotta stay in shape. So you got some pull-up bars. Oof, oof, gotta stay in shape. And I'll show you guys one of the insides of one of these prison cells real quick. And the prisoners got it pretty good in this area. They've got 2 beds, 2 prisoners per cell, and a sink and a toilet. Well, it is Minecraft after all. Like I said with the basketball court, the toilet's a toilet. Whatever. And then we'll go ahead and just show you second floor real quick. There's just a nice little walkway up here, and it goes all the way around. So next, we're going to go down to the high security cells, and those are over here. The solitary confinement and maximum security cells, so we'll go ahead and follow this hallway. And here we are. So we've got solitary confinement through that door and maximum security through that door. We're going to go ahead and go to solitary confinement first. Of course, there would be a guard in this room, and that would be closed off. And this switch goes for the solitary confinement cells. And we go through this little hallway here. And we have 4 solitary confinement cells. Cells HS1, 2, 3, and 4. Each of these cells is corresponds to one of these switches on the wall here. So we'll go ahead and open one up so I can show you the inside. All these prisoners get is a bed. They don't get anything else. Mostly because I didn't feel like fitting anything else in this room. But when they are closed, all they have is this little tiny slot for basically the guards to like shove food through or something. I don't know. But they have no communication with the outside world whatsoever. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and close that door. And we will open up the maximum security cell. And of course we gotta have lava mode in here somewhere, right? And so the guard in this room here will be like, oh, we need to get to the maximum security cell area. Okay, we'll go ahead and flip this switch, and it turns the lava mode into a bridge. So we'll go ahead and go across that. And then there's a second guard's area, and you gotta be on terms with him. So he's gonna let you in or and out of the maximum security cell, which is actually behind this door here. And it is a 3-level security door, of course, and with an obsidian area, because we don't want it blown up or anything. And of course he gets a toilet and a bed as well. No sink though, no sink. And we'll go ahead and close that back up. This switch over here is to trigger a redstone torch in the other room to indicate to that guard that the moat needs to go back up for someone to get across. So hey, say the moat was not up, or the bridge was not up right now, and we couldn't get back across. This redstone torch would go on, and so it would be like this. And the redstone torch would go on, and this guard would be like, oh, someone needs to get back across. So he knows to do that. And then the guard in the other room, and this is part of the guard's walkways here, he would go like that, turn that switch back off, this light would go off, and everybody's happy. And now I'm going to show you guys the guard's entrance. So we have in here a 9-number 5-digit combination lock. So if we were to enter in the combination, and of course I know it because I built it, and the door will open. It also switches the system lock to system unlocked, and over here we have the manual reset button, so we'll go ahead and switch that. Alright, and I'll just show you guys, it does not work if you don't like enter in the right combination, like it will simply not open. See, that was some random 5 numbers. I'll go ahead and enter in the real one again. And there we go. And right here we have some safety precautions. We don't want anyone sneaking in after us, so those will go ahead and close the door back up. And then we're back on over to the hallways. And we're going to go ahead and go to the kitchen first. And in the kitchen area, it's pretty standard kitchen. We've got a chef here, of course, and that chicken that I talked about earlier, some sinks, fume hood there. Well, it's not really fume hood. Whatever you put above your stove. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, we've got a nice walk-in cooler. Gotta keep the food cold, you know. So we'll go back down to the main area. And now we will go to general population. This just goes to the main switch room for the general population cells, which is right here, which we have already seen quite a bit of. So we'll go ahead and continue on with the tour to the high security cell guards area as well as the barracks. And here's the barracks. We have accommodations for 32 guards at any one time, and each of them gets a little chest and a crafting bench, and we have 2 floors for them. And each floor is identical, so nothing too special. And then if we follow this hallway continuing down here, we will get to the maximum security cell as well as the area for solitary confinement, and this is the main area, as you may recognize. If we go this way, we get into the maximum security cell area, and if we go the other way, we will get into the solitary confinement cells area. And now we will go back up to the primary and secondary entrance areas. Okay, and if we follow this hallway up, we're going to go ahead and show you the secondary entrance first. And this was at towards the beginning of the video when I was on the ladder, is where this goes. So this is going to be in the secondary entrance right here, as you may recognize. And we'll go back down. And now if we follow this hallway up, we have the main entrance and the yard, as well as the top of the wall. So right now we are inside the outer wall of the prison, and we can see here we've got doors to go inside the outer wall, which is around that gives you access to this outside border here. Only the guards can get in here. I mean, obviously I could let a prisoner in, but you don't do that when you're a guard. And then we also have access to the outside. I guess it's a balcony. I don't know what you want to call it. Whatever you think it is. Then if we follow this hallway around to right underneath the main entrance, we get to the main entrance little hut at the end of the catwalk when you first come in, and that's right here. So that's that. And then if we follow back down, we can go over to the top of the wall. Alright, and here we are. We've got access to the entire top of the wall and all of the corner towers. So each of the corner towers has got 2 levels of guards area, and they can just look in and out of the prison. And then there are the center areas, which are basically just for looks. So that's the prison. And I personally think this prison looks a heck of a lot better than my other one. The other one's actually, I thought it was kind of crappy looking, personally. So, if you guys go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. Oh, I missed a block there. That's unfortunate. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching the video. Bye.